It's crafter time. I'm super duper excited to try these things out after basically just, yeah, I added these to the realm, and so, yeah, I am super excited to hook these things up to my farms and just kind of see, like, what happens when I do that. Hopefully something good. Let's see what happens. First of all, though, as you can see, I've got 5 crafters. I also have a pretty good looking redstone box, if I do say so myself. I went ahead and kind of stocked up on a few of the basic components just because I usually don't have them when I need them, and I'm going to need them today. So, but yeah, I plan to hopefully maybe automate 3 different farms with this. So, let's get started on the first one. Said first one being my iron farm. Ooh, look at that for timing. But yeah, so currently what this does is down here, it basically just dumps the iron into this thing right here, and I craft it manually with this thing back here. But I mean, come on. Do I look like some kind of peasant? I don't craft my own stuff. We got these things now. I don't need to do that anymore. So today, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to need to auto-sort these things to make sure I actually get the iron out by itself, and then I'm either going to compost or else burn the poppies, and then basically just craft the iron into blocks. All nice and simple and easy and awesome and cool and all that stuff. Is this unnecessary? Yes, it is probably definitely unnecessary considering that this thing doesn't actually produce iron that fast. But is it cool? Oh yeah. So one thing I actually came to though, the realization I actually figured out though, is that if we dig it down right here and then we dig down right there, look, we got the actual setup for this is literally right underneath. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great for building stuff in, because I'm gonna have to have some downward space to actually do this. So also I should probably stop up those gaps before golems spawn in there. But what I decided to do is actually have the pickup location be on the other side now. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the water around, put the lava on this side instead, and then have the room, basically a room like that, but it's going to be on this side instead. So I need to dig out the area for that, and then basically that's going to be where the pickup area is, and then I'll have plenty of downward space to actually put this thing in. So let's begin. So I think what I need to do is actually have a hopper coming out of this. So I need to actually like get under thing. Come on, oh. Come on, just get me under. I don't think I'm going to be able to get under. In fact, really, I only need 1 chest for this, so I'm just going to place a block there. I don't even need another chest to do it. But now, I just can't have. So that's a hopper right there coming out, and then I think I just need to have a comparator. I better actually get out the supplies I'm going to need for this. So I'm going to need a comparator right here, which is also going to be in one place. But wait, are there 3 different modes on a... No, they're on. Okay, I thought I was going crazy for a second there. But okay, so basically now we have a comparator here. And then I think we need to place some redstone dust. I'm going to make this as compact in here as possible. Like, I'm not going to dig out a huge area for this. I'm just going to dig out the area I need. Because why do more than you have to, right? And then, let's see, we dig 1 block there. Then we craft more actual redstone out of these blocks, which I need to slurp out of my inventory, like that. There we go. Okay, and so that goes down like that, I think. Let me go refer to my picture again. Let's see. So on the bottom of this block right here, on that, yep, that should be right. I think that's how you build these things. It is in fact right. I have looked at the picture again, and it turns out that I now just simply need to have a hopper down here flowing into our other chest. And if I can just somehow squeak my way around here, weasel my way underneath this, I think I can see 1 pixel of lines right there. Gotta crouch at the same time. Can you crouch while you're sneaking? I don't think I can place that there. 40 items or something? Okay, wait, I'm gonna let that drain down. I think it'll hit like 40 something, like 42, I think? Yeah, 42. I'll take 1 more item out and put an iron at the front. Alright, I think that's it. There, okay. So I think now, if I put anything in here, any old garbage in here, then only iron is actually going to be taken out and put into this chest here. Which, there are other ways I could have done this, definitely. It may not be the best way to do it like this. The design will essentially leave the poppies and such inside here. Which, I'm not sure if that's quite what I want. But, yeah, that'll work for now. I'll do that for now. Because I really want to get onto the juicy stuff with the actual crafter, which I've been playing around with in creative mode for a while, and I really want to do it for real now. So let's go ahead and get to work on that. So if I just pull out this magical block right here, and I'm going to put it... I don't want it to interfere with any other redstone, so let's see. I guess I could... where does it actually need to go is the question. Apologies, folks. Once again, I forgot that basically my entire hard drive is full of mostly garbage, so... the recording just cut off, basically. But now, if I simply, I'm going to go ahead and just craft these blocks back into iron, and then go check these in the top chest, along with some other junk. So I'm just going to, like, put in poppies, and this piece of rotten flesh, and some iron, and then It should, as you can see, only separate out the iron just like it's supposed to. And if we just wait down here by this chest, we should actually be able to see, look at that, the iron blocks start coming in. It is fairly slow, but it doesn't really need to be very fast. So we should be able to see that. Yeah, there we go, it just did it. So see, it fills up, and then as soon as it's done filling, then it basically immediately crafts. And that's about it. It's that simple. It's really simple to just craft blocks and stuff like that. So yeah, now we got it spitting iron out right there whenever we need it to, and it builds up inside this auto crafter, and everything is happy and all that stuff. But I have more that I want to do today, and the very next thing that I want to do, in fact I'm going to move straight to that right now, is this right here. So this is just begging to be auto crafted, because I mean look, sugarcane, gunpowder needs to be auto crafted right there super easily. So I have a video I'm going to follow for how to actually craft the rockets though. It's a nice compact little rocket crafter system thingy. So I'm just going to go ahead and build that, and then I'll show it to you afterwards. So I'll see you in a minute. And I think that's it. That was a bit difficult to build, and as you can see I kind of ripped my little shack I built, kind of ripped it up, and I had to remove a couple of bits from the farm down here. But I think it should work now. Basically, I just need to put paper in here and gunpowder in there. They are kind of switched in order of actually where the pickup systems are, but that's okay. I can figure it out. Anyway, though, now if I actually do this a little bit of a test, if I just take some gunpowder and pop it in here, I think we should start seeing rockets fly out. Maybe. Okay, maybe not. Oh, apparently I actually need more sugarcane. I don't know. Wait, I shouldn't need more because... Wait a second. Why? Okay, what if I just take some out of there and put it in here? It crafted one set of rockets. That's weird. Oh, there's some stuff, there's some bits of stuff in there that could have something to do with it. I better actually check some of these hoppers to make sure they aren't gummed up with items. Oh yeah, they're gummed up with items, okay. Alright, now if we try it though, let's see if I just grab some sugar cane. See, we already got some stuff there. Do this, and bam, check it out. Look at that. Rockets just come out. But basically now what I actually have to do is connect that pickup with that hopper right there, and connect to the sugarcane farm pickup with that right there. Now the other one, sorry. The gunpowder one should be pretty easy. I just need to reroute these hoppers. I don't know why. I still don't know why I use so many hoppers, but I'm going to use a ton of hoppers again. I think I'm just going to use a ton of hoppers again. But this one should not be hard. All I've got to do is basically route that line into there with using tons of hoppers for some reason or other, because I don't feel like using an ice path. Alright, so that is now going into the thing right there like it's supposed to be. And then as for the other one though, that's going to be a little bit harder because we got some vertical transportation here. Let's see if we just bust our way in here. We can see that we had a system basically. Get out of my way. I'm sorry. Yeah, that guy was annoying me like the entire time. He just kept walking all over everything. Anyway, though, basically what happened was, what I did was, I think somewhere in here, I should actually be able to see, hopefully, yeah, it's kind of broken now. I'm kind of breaking everything that I did down here. But if I just remove some of the water at least, we can see that basically, I broke it, but this is an automatic clicker outer system thingy, which clicked it out into this soul sand bubble elevator thing, so I should be able to just repurpose that to make it shoot stuff a little bit higher up. Yep, okay, that works. So pretty much we just have to spit the items across into that thing, which then shoot them upwards after I add more water again. It shoots them upwards into this thing up here, where basically it should need and then float all the way up into that hopper right over there. So let's go ahead and get on that. Parkour, jump my way up to the top, and boop, boop, there. And look at that, it totally works. And if I just chuck stuff in right there, then we can see it just goes into the thing and crafts. Wait, is it crafting? Where's the crafty? It might need more gunpowder before it can do that. So if I just give it another stack of gunpowder and just jump down here. Yep, look at that. Boop, boop, boop. Just crafting away. That is super duper cool. Now, I am also going to need to add, I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of a roof right here, because just to make sure nothing can escape. And then remove some of these support things. And there we go, my beautiful shack thing. Wow, this looks really bad. I'm going to need to fix that up. But I suppose I could just do something like that. And then you just like go boop, and there's the rockets right in front of you. That could be kind of funny. For now, I think that's what's gonna be though, pretty much. And I kind of want to see this thing in action, but it's kind of hard to see it in action because the thing doesn't really, like, the system, the way the system works is that it sort of doesn't go unless there's stuff that goes into it. So what I mean is, if you open this crafter up right here, then there's stuff in there and it could craft, but it doesn't though, and it doesn't do that because it waits until there's actually items in the hoppers to make it craft first. Not really sure why it does that, but I guess there's some reason for it, but I also can't really see it in action because of that. So I'm hoping that, let's see, hopefully everything actually still works properly in the sugarcane farm. Should be able to just put that in there. Don't know if that'll actually do anything. But I think I might go ahead and just AFK up here in the farm for just a few minutes, just so that it can actually produce stuff, so that I can actually go down there. As far as I know, that chest was empty. The chest with the chest for the rockets was empty, as far as I know. So I'm going to go ahead and just wait for a few minutes, not too long, and just kind of see how much stuff I actually get in there. So in the chest we go, boop, like that, and yeah. So I'm just going to wait right here for just a few minutes. Alright, so I've finished up with only a very few minutes of AFK time, and there we go. Over a stack. Look at, we have a rocket factory. Guys, this is a rocket factory. This thing behind me just produces rockets, and you can just pick them up from this chest. And that's it. I mean, you do kind of have to AFK up in the sky for any kind of good rates from the gunpowder farm, but you can, that's the AFK box for a rocket farm up there. This is a rocket farm. That's so cool, but I really don't like how this looks at all, so I am, no, not like that, not that way, no. But yeah, I don't really know what to do with this, though. I do like the deep slate thing, but it's kind of more of a thing where you stop by and pick up rockets from a chest rather than going into any kind of building. Yeah, I don't really know exactly what to do with it anymore, so I've kind of patched it together a little bit, sort of patched it together. I'm not sure if I like that cobblestone. I'm not much of a builder, and I really kind of want to get on to the more technical stuff and continue with that, but I can't just leave this looking this way. I don't know if I like the cobblestone, like I said, but I mean, it's not bad. I do need to add more deep slate off to the side, though. For those, that thing on that side kind of needs to be matched with symmetry. I don't know exactly what I've done here, but I actually don't mind how it looks. I think it actually looks kind of good. So I'm just going to take this stuff back, or at least what I can carry with me. Ooh, I've still got this deep slate gold I can put somewhere as well. I'm not even sure. This felt like it fit the deep slate theme, so I guess I'll just put it in. That's kind of cool. And there we go. That is our new rocket thingy. And look, it's just a factory now. It is absolutely super cool. So yeah, this thing will be super cool. It's just going to fill up super magically and super fun. But one thing I actually think I'm going to do now, I know I just did an AFK session, but I think going to do another AFK session. Just pitch some junk first of all. Actually, some of this stuff isn't junk, like a stack of hoppers. That's actually, do you realize that actually hoppers are not cheap? Hoppers are actually extremely expensive items. They are not cheap by any means. They take 5 stacks of iron, a stack of chests, and a stack of chests to make, which is pretty expensive. Anywho, I am now going to actually head up and AFK once again up here. Just because, like I said, I actually kind of want to see how I really want that double chest to be full of rockets at some point. I'm sure one small AFK session wouldn't do it, but I really want to. I need to build a bigger platform, don't I? So, I will see you in a little while. And I have finished my AFK time. In fact, I AFK'd not only at this farm right here, but also at my iron farm a little bit, just because I wanted to see how it worked. But now, a quick thing I want to say before I show you how many rockets I got. And that is that, basically, that gunpowder farm is way faster than the sugarcane farm. Which means if you AFK for a while at the gunpowder and sugarcane farm, it won't make a huge amount of rockets. But all the gunpowder will still stack up in the system, and as soon as you AFK anywhere else, even if you're not up in the sky, it'll still keep producing rockets for a long time, just as long as these chunks are loaded. So, it is a little bazoinkers that, okay, that doesn't look as good, but look, we have that, and then also, I should have prepared this a little bit better so that it looks a little more impressive, but, fold another shulker box and put it in my shop, already. It was another one, so 2 shulker boxes, a full double chest full. In fact, I can go ahead and, I decided to put that there so you could basically, it would basically be like a little shulker box loader thingy, sort of a manual one, but look at that. That thing is really fast. The gunpowder farm is really fast. The sugarcane farm, not so much, but with so much gunpowder backed up, eventually, that means that as long as the sugarcane farm runs, it'll keep crafting rockets until the gunpowder runs out, at which point you would have to go back up in the sky. Because, yeah, you saw one die right there, but usually it doesn't work that well. But as you can see, it backs up in here waiting for sugarcane to come and match it. And sugarcane, as we can see, there's 55 there, but something could potentially be broken, I don't know. But for the most part, it seems like it worked great. And in case you're interested, it was several hours, since this is not a very good iron farm. It's only like a 1 zombie module iron farm. But over, I don't know how many hours, it was several hours though, of just standing here AFK. But basically, if we go around the corner here, then bam, check it out. We got about 3 stacks of iron blocks, which is enough to fill up that entire chest if we were to craft it back into ingots, which is pretty nice. But we shall now move on to the last project of this video, which is going to be doing the same thing I did to that farm behind me and the other one over there, but on a bigger scale and on a better scale. And that shall be with the gold farm, because, yeah, I'm super excited about setting up the gold farm for this, because, yeah, I've been wanting to set up an auto sorter and stuff, and I'm gonna go ahead and make it completely sort of like, let me check what stuff I got here. I'm gonna make it completely automated, so it's gonna be pretty awesome. Currently, this thing is my XP farm. It's really good at it, really good at, oh dear, picked up the swords, okay. But it's really good at being an XP farm. I've got the whole enchanting setup and everything. But really, this thing's much better for gold than XP. And if we could make a really good way of picking up the gold, it would be so much better. Especially since I have an Enderman farm, which I did finally fix. Remember episode 14? Almost 20 episodes ago when I built it and I just couldn't finish it. I went back, finally finished it. Could have done that earlier, but I'm going to show it to you later. But basically, it's better than this thing. I think it's better than this thing. Also, I'm going to probably need to turn down my hostile mob noises somewhere. But basically, what I'm going to do is take out any blocks that are holding these guys up where you can hit them and they're going to fall to their death down to a certain point. I don't know, like 20, however many 20 blocks you need or something. And I'm going to rip out all this disgusting garbage over here and make it so that there's a sorting system down at the point where they fall, and it'll automatically just craft the gold, burn up the rest of the items that we don't need, and it'll craft into blocks and store it, and it'll be awesome. So there they are, flying down the tube. And so what I got to do is actually place some hoppers here that is going to be the basis of the whole design, and I'll need to probably make a platform to actually work on. So there, now we have a closed system. Basically, this is where all the stuff comes through. And now what we need to do is build an auto clicker outer circuit thingy, which basically spits the items out onto an ice stream, which goes over an auto sorter. So that shouldn't be too hard at all. I just need to actually get ice, and I don't know if I have any. In fact, I'm not even sure that I need ice. I feel like ice is good for large systems, but I actually am feeling like I might be just use hoppers. I didn't even think of that, but actually it's probably better to just use hoppers rather than ice, because it's going to be a super short thing. It's only going to have like 3 different item filters, because I'm only going to filter out the gold nuggets since they don't drop gold ingots unless you kill them by hand, and all the other drops are completely worthless. So I'll probably just end up doing that. Alright, let's go ahead and get set up here. Just need to get my redstone box out here, which I'm very proud of, because look at all the beautiful components. Where's my stack of hoppers? Okay, good. I thought I lost my hoppers. Whew. But now I simply need to build a couple of item sorter things, which I actually might be able to remember how to do. We'll see. Let's see if I remember how to do them. So that should be that setup done, and then pretty much we go 2 blocks out in every direction like this, but we also have to go down. I really didn't build this platform at the right height. But I do have a handy dandy ladder right here, which I should be able to actually use to go down. Although there's one rung missing, so it's going to be a little bit hard to do this. I just realized I think I kind of built this slightly wrong, in that these are actually supposed to go into something, but I can just flip those around and that should be pretty easy. One head scratching later. Turns out I was being silly, because I forgot that this bottom hopper actually has to have like a filler item sitting inside of it, and then it'll start to basically release its other items. So if I put a gold nugget in, you can see it does in fact end up in here. You might also notice that I actually removed the other 2, and that's because if it's not an ice path, you don't need it like that. If it's a hopper, then items are never gonna like flow over the top without being sucked into the other hopper. So you only need one module, which should work, I think. And I would need an ice path to actually like sort the items faster. We'll see how it can handle the load though. We'll see what happens. Guys. I'm sorry once again that I didn't notice that I had used up the entire disk space of my computer. So I don't know when it stopped recording, but I'm really sorry about that. Maybe it was better anyway, because all I was basically doing was tearing my hair out about making this system behind me, which hopefully I recorded most of it. But if not though, it automatically sorts out the nuggets, puts them into this chest, chucks the junk into that fire, which it doesn't really seem to be doing a great job of right now, and then automatically crafts it into nuggets, and I'm working on making it automatically craft into blocks now. But let's see, something or other, like, are those solid blocks? That won't really help, will it? I'm running out of room. put stuff in here, thing there. Thing there. I need to make another chest, which I already have, and because I'm a Mr. Lazy Bones, I've been using gunpowder to actually use for filler items, even though I could just go home and like get a bunch of seeds, but no, I use gunpowder. But I mean, come on, this is one way to show off, I guess, although no one's probably gonna see this. That should essentially make it so that if I had enough gold, yeah, okay, I don't actually have enough gold to test the system out. I don't even have enough I don't even have enough nuggets left to test the system. Okay, testing the system with nuggets right now. Do that, should craft immediately. Bam. Where did it shoot the item to? I don't even know. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. The output is on that side. Alright, and we shall behold what happens when I chuck the nuggets in here, chuck the nugs in there. They will be miraculously auto-crafted by this thing, or by the other thing, and then put into this thing. I don't think I've got enough to actually make a full block, though. I might have to actually go get gold from home. Wait, I think if I can get them before they despawn, I chuck... Oh, I'm not gonna die. Don't die again. I've died multiple times, guys, in case you didn't see that. Also, just gonna go check to make sure that this clip is actually being recorded. And yes, I have confirmed that I'm still recording. And I shall now go and take on my biggest fear, which is this little child over here who is trying to chomp me. Where are you? I'm a professional, guys, don't worry. But now, if I were to craft all these into ingot or nuggets now and chuck them up basically to simulate when the beasties fall down, which they should be doing. But now we should be able to see that thing automatically crafting them up into ingots, this thing picking them up. In fact, oh, look at that, it's already got a block out. So now I should be able to actually see this work. Oh yeah, it's fairly slow, so it's gonna take it takes a little while for it to actually make each ingot, but that's basically how it is. It just has to go through the crafter twice. I don't know if there should be plenty of nuggets for that, but if we just wait here for a second, we should see it craft a block. And bam. Look at that. It totally worked, guys. Yes, it works. Whew, it's fine. One thing that's not working, though, is this stupid thing up here that's supposed to burn this stuff. Not sure exactly what happened here. That should be how this thing works, and it's actually on a higher up level than that. It goes like this. We put a block here. I'm not sure how this got broken. I probably just broke it without even noticing. But now the piggies are falling. As you can see, it's only going to spit out the rotten flesh because I don't need that, and some of it just falls, but that's fine. But this thing should be auto-crafting away. There's a whole double chest of backup storage in case it's necessary. And this should be... Yep, check it out. It is working. It has another block already done. We finally have it, folks. We have a fully automatic iron farm, yes, we have that too. We have a gold farm is what I meant to say. And it now pretty much is no longer an XP farm, but there is, though, a better XP farm, and I'm going to go ahead and show you that real quick. So if we just coast in here, all I had to do was make a couple of repairs and stuff, and now I'm just going to kick this thing off here. Kick you off. That might not have been the best thing to do, but that's okay. But look. Look at this insanity. They're dropping XP without me even doing anything. Look how fast. This is amazing. If you can hear that noise, I'm sorry. But I think this is the ENX04 Enderman farm design, and I think this is one of the best like balance of easy to build and quick XP farms for survival mode. Like, it's one of the best of all time, basically. Alright, 1 hour of AFK awaits me. I will wait for 1 hour, come back, and see what we've got, and see if it's anything to speak of. And after 1 hour, we have 57 blocks of gold. And while I'm not sure if that's the max rate of this farm, I think there's like things making it inefficient and stuff, but I actually, that's a lot of gold. That's actually quite a lot of gold, and that was only an hour, and all I did was stand right on that platform, and that's it. I mean, yeah. And also, it doesn't appear that the system is actually overloading. If we just look up here, yeah, look, these are actually, and now I just did join again, which may have kind of reset everything, but when I was on here before, I was checking it, it didn't really seem that overloaded. I mean, it was a little bit overloaded, like a little bit behind, because all the rotten flesh was like going through first, and then the nuggets were following, so it might have backed up a little bit, but not much. I mean, it was pretty good. There we go, folks. We got it. We got us a bunch of auto crafters running, and this one's, I'm most excited about this one, and the rocket one especially. But yeah, This is going to make it so much easier to get lots of stuff, so much cooler. I'm probably going to AFK up there for longer now that I'm just going to keep going. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and I'm out.